By now in this course, you're aware that our thinking creates our experience moment to moment to moment. And in this section, I'm going to talk to you about how thinking not only creates our experience, but it absolutely determines our moods as they come and go. Because moods, after all, are sort of the special effects of our experience. If we didn't have ups and downs, experience would be kind of boring. It'll be kind of neutral, gray. It's all the same. But as we experience life and as we think about life, our moods and some people call our feeling state or our state of mind, whatever we want to call it, the feelings, the actual sensory experience of our experience is what makes life interesting, colorful, and sometimes sad, and sometimes happy, and always interesting. So the biggest problem that I see with people as they start getting involved in the principles is they get this idea that, gee, if I understood this, I really got it, I wouldn't have bad moods anymore. I would always be in this kind of nirvana state where everything was always wonderful and nothing went wrong and I didn't have bad days. And that's just not how life is. Life is ups and downs, or as Sydney Banks always said, life is a contact sport. We're bound to have all kinds of experiences and all kinds of feelings about them. But the secret to happiness is not getting stuck in any one experience and not taking it too seriously, realizing that that's part of what makes life interesting and gets us engaged and allows us to experience ourselves as the navigators of this river of life, so that as we move along, we recognize that as we enjoy a certain feeling state, we have a tendency to entertain those thoughts longer, and kind of play with them and add to them and hang on to them. And as we're not enjoying the feeling state we're in, we have the absolute ability to turn our back on those thoughts, let them pass, not pay a lot of attention to them, not make a big deal of them. And that's the spiritual gift of our power to think. Not only are we creating our life, but we're also kind of determining how we want to go through it. But until we feel that freedom, until we feel that ownership, that opportunity to determine the direction that we're going, we can get stuck, because the most negative thoughts we have and the most negative feelings we have frighten us. And when we have the idea that we've got to figure them out or get help with them or sort them out or deal with them or bury them or do something about them, they stay around longer, because in order to deal with them, we have to keep thinking about them. Once we start to see that, thought is sort of like a movie, and unless we stop the projector on a certain frame, it just keeps going. And if we don't like the movie, we can always leave the theater. We don't have to watch it. And that's the absolute freedom to be. That is the absolute freedom to be. Once we realize that our thinking belongs to us and our experience belongs to us, good, bad, or indifferent, it's going to come and go as our thinking shifts, but we always have the opportunity to let thoughts pass and see what comes next.